name is Valeria Morgan, and I am the administrator of Zag Logistics Incorporated. Now, you've happened to stumble upon our YouTube channel, which is called Drive and Thrive, and this is an introductory video. So there's actually going to be 2 introductory videos. I'm just one of them. The other one is going to be of my husband, Arsenio Thatch. So he is the president of Zag Logistics Incorporated, and Zag Logistics is a trucking company that is based in Louisville, Kentucky. Now, the whole point of the Drive and Thrive YouTube channel is to help drivers out there, through, we're going to be posting a lot of different travel vlogs, as well as go over certain topics when it comes to trucking, when it comes to business, mistakes, tips out there on the road, and things of that sort. So, because through my husband's experience and, me handling a lot of different things when it comes to the business aspect, when it comes to contracts, when it comes to accounting, when it comes to bookkeeping, when it comes to, taxes, because this is the season, we're here to give a lot of information, and be honest and be sincere about it. I'm not out here trying to tell you that you're going to be able to get rich quick or something like that. No, because if you really want to have a quality business, if you really want to have create ways to create passive income, then you need to realize that that's going to take some work. It's going to take time. It's going to take dedication. It's going to take sacrifice. It's going to take self-discipline. And that's what a lot of people don't really realize out there, that they think like, oh, now I got this truck, I can make a lot of money, I can make money hand over fist. And sometimes you are, sometimes you're not. It really just going to depend upon, well, if you're a company driver, you're basically going to be paid the same pay unless your company gives you raises every year, But when you're getting into owner operating or lease operating, you make more money, but that's really going to depend on how much you run. You do have more freedom, but at the same time, if you're not out there in that truck, you're not making any money. So there are things to consider that a lot of people, everyday people don't really understand about this industry. And if you're on this channel, or if you stumble upon this channel and you're thinking about getting into the business, we're here to help you understand the different things you might run into, the different challenges you might face. Or even if you are in this business, or if you have this experience, or if you want to, you're thinking about becoming, an owner operator or a lease operator, or try to run your own business or company, there's other things that this is, it's going to take more than just saying like, oh, I got my, my LLC, or I got my, my S Corp or my C Corp or whatever. It's going to take a lot more than that, than, filing the paperwork in order for you to be a business, quote unquote, because now you have a business. What are you going to do with that business? Are you going to leverage your business? Are you going to establish your business? Are you going to be really legit? Or, are you going to learn about the different tax incentives that you now have because you're a corporation, quote unquote, or, this business, this kind of business, that kind of business? Or did you even know that there were any incentives for people who are, S Corps or C Corps or LLCs or sole proprietorships, things like that? Like, a lot of people don't really understand those things. They're just like, well, I got my business. Well, what is it? What is it that makes you a business? Or, because technically you have one truck. So are you going to help establish your business? Are you going to get, are you going to build business credit? Are you going to fix your own credit so that you be able to get more than one truck? Or are you going to learn about how to, finance getting another truck, so you can look what to look for when it comes to finding another driver, things of that sort? Like, have you considered things like that? But most of the time, no. But I mean, even after all that, there are still going to be people at the end of the day that choose to be drivers. Not everybody is made or built to run businesses, but if you choose to be a company driver, that's fine. But if you are a company driver, are you handling your finances correctly? Are you doing the things that you need to do as far as understanding all of your expenses? If you are saving money, is there a goal for what this money is being saved for? Are there ways that you can invest your money into something else to create, passive income? So these are other things that a lot of drivers are not really considering, because you're wanting to not only have a job or have a career. You need to help use that career to leverage. If you're wanting to run a business, use that career to leverage getting and establishing a business. Or if you're not wanting to run the business, use that career to help build finances and help build money in order for you to invest into something that's going to yield infinite returns, or to yield a profit back every so often. You're going to have to realize that it's going to take more than just one source of income, because what if you're not able to run? What if you're not able, what if your truck breaks down, or what if then you don't have to always be worrying about, oh, I got to get on this truck, oh, I got to get on this road, what am I going to do? Because you already made the decision to be responsible and to, be accountable when it comes to handling your financial situation. And that even includes, like, if I know for myself, on my end, running a business, the bookkeeping and the accounting aspect can be really time consuming. It can be challenging. It can be, it's pretty difficult. So if you're in a point or in a place where you feel like you can't handle it, then outsource that aspect or that certain type of part of the business to somebody else who knows what they're doing. Because there's no shame in saying, hey, I don't really know what I'm doing. But the thing is that at the same time, if you don't know something, research. Go out there and find yourself a accountant, preferably a CPA, because what is that saying? It's accountants. Well, CPAs are always accountants, but not all accountants are CPAs. And that's something that you have to remember, because you're going to have to learn how to build business relationships with people that are here to help help establish your business. But at the same time, you have to be able to know who you're dealing with, because not all CPAs are out there to really help your business. They're just here to collect, a check or money. Same thing like with a lawyer, because anytime when it comes to trucking or logistics and things like that, there's always contracts to be made. We have, there are invoices, there's freight bills, there's rate confirmations, things like that. There's contracts, with carriers and things like that. And you might not know or understand legal jargon, and that's okay. But you need to think about hiring somebody out there that knows what they're doing, because you just can't hire just any lawyer, because just like there's different types of doctors, there's different types of lawyers. And there are lawyers that handle, credit and bankruptcy, debt settlement. There's lawyers that handle, like the medical malpractice. There's lawyers that handle, just injuries and accidents. There's lawyers that handle businesses. And if you want to be even more specific, there's even lawyers that handle, truck, things when it comes to trucking and business. So you might want to be even more specific and deal with somebody who actually understands and knows your industry, because that's going to, make, a whole lot of difference than just hiring any type of lawyer because they might not understand, you know, certain types of aspects of your business or certain type of aspects of your career or whatnot. So be considerate of that. Also, you might, even when it comes to bookkeeping, sometimes CPAs will also handle bookkeeping, or they can help connect you with somebody who is, you know, who they would prefer for bookkeeping, but it just kind of depends. But it's the same thing there. You have to research and make sure that this is a company that is good. This is a company that you can trust. This is a company that's reliable, and they know what they're doing. They're highly knowledgeable, and they're not just here to, you know, make a paycheck. And I'm just trying to, you know, basically make sure that I'm handling all the bases here in this introductory video. But on top of the fact that I help with my husband's business, I'm also a trucker's wife. And there's going to be different videos and topics on certain things that, you know, I have to deal with, you know, because you have to think about, there's a bunch of married people out here on the road. And, you know, it gets lonely on my end, it gets lonely on their end, and there might be things that a lot of people are not realizing that we run into. I also have our children at home, and I homeschool, which is a huge undertaking. It's a challenge. But before I even came into the trucking company, I was an educator. So it's not like, it wasn't something that kind of just, you know, sucker punched me or something, you know. But at the same time, it's, you know, I think the most challenging part is because I also have a 1-year-old at home too. So having to make sure that he's good, and then making sure my daughter does all her schoolwork, and then having to handle a business and making sure that, you know, we're filing taxes on time, and we're making sure doing my research, making sure that we're hiring, you know, the right type of people to, you know, as far as like accounting is concerned and things like that. I think that might be about it, but of course there's so much more. So like I was saying before, on my end, it's going to be a whole bunch of business stuff, and you know, wife things and mom things. My husband, on the other hand, is going to be out there on the road, giving you content that is circling around, you know, how it is being on the truck, and what things to look out for, certain tips, certain, you know, mistakes to look out for, you know, how to handle certain things. So, and that's going to be, you know, that's about it. So I just hope that y'all enjoy this channel. And of course, as our motto says, you know, our motto is we're hauling freight across the 48. So of course, you know, like and subscribe. And if you have any comments, concerns, whatever, you know, post it down below. You know, let us know, you know, how we're doing. You know, if you have any questions, you know, please let us know, and we'll be sure to answer them. But other than that, I hope, you know, y'all have a blessed day, a wonderful day, and I'll see you later. Bye.